Okay, we're in now with some legacy between Max Hellstrom at the top and Felix Stenitzer at the bottom. Max has been beaten 2-0 in both Modern and Standard, so he's just hoping to pick up something here. Is I'm just bringing up the lives ladder at the moment. Where are we? Euro. So heading into this match, Max was in 6th position of 17 points from 2 games. This is his 3rd, and Felix was 4th of 23 points from 3 games. Felix is actually 5 points off the lead with the same amount of games. Who's that hand we're looking at? So I've got a chalice there from Max. Felix, we'll see what he's on now. He's on his traditional Eldrazi. He's been playing this he changes every now and then, but this is largely the deck that he plays. I don't think this is an ideal matchup again for although he does have the Blood Moon. That's a very good draw there. So this is going to be good play here for Max. Turn 2 Blood Moon. Yeah, and Felix says no. I think that's almost lights out for Felix. Because you look at his creatures, the Thought Knot and the Reality Smasher, he cannot get the colorless mana for them. He can only play Mimics and Endless Ones. So this does not look good. What Max needs now is a threat. Once he can find a threat, it's all over. Chalice not so fantastic against the Eldrazi deck. I think we'll see those go outside board. Fiery Confluence. 1 down. Oh, that's a nice draw. Fiery Confluence, 2 damage, 1 damage to each creature. So he's going to be able to wipe the board. He just needs to find a win con here. He's only got a Chalice in hand. Felix has got the Dismember that's going to be able to take down the first threat, but it would be such a shame for Max if Felix can just get through Chrome Mox. Chalice for 1 is a bit... Oh, Chalice for 0, okay. That would have been nice the turn before. And as silly as it sounds, but I think Felix might have played his way out of this. He's got 5 power on the board. And the Endless One, not easy for Max to deal with, as we look at Max's soul card, the Chrome Mox. So Felix, with a... is this going to do it? I think it's only 2 damage. He's 1 short of being able to play it though. And he's going to take another 5 here. Two-turn clock to find something. He can... I was going to say he can Chrome Mox a red card, but he needs that confluence to at least remove the Mimic. Here we go, 2-turn clock. Chalice for 1. I suspect we're going to see the Chalice of the Void come out for both players in this match. I suppose he might be thinking Lightning Bolt here on the Endless one. So Max needs to draw something off the top right now, or he's dead. What can he find? That will work. That'll buy him a turn with the Fiery Confluence. Huh? How did he kill the Endless one? Let me just have a read of that card. 1 damage to each creature. Oh, he chose the same mode 3 times. Okay, so he chose the first mode 3 times. Yeah, that makes sense. So now this, just when we thought this game was done, we might be seeing much longer now until someone can find something. 2 dismembers. I think it's gonna take Max a long time. But I'm pretty certain that Felix's deck does not actually play a wastes, so you can never cast those smashes or thought not seers. We're just waiting to see what Max's win con is. So many Chrome Moxes. He could cast Chalice for 2 here just to prevent any Endless ones. Yeah, I think if he casts Chalice for 2, then... No, not Endless one, Mimic, sorry. Then there'd be no win con. Well, that's going to confuse that a little bit. Oh no, it's not. He can still cast it for 2. He's got access to 6 mana, 7 mana now. Seven mana up. A Chalice on 3. I'm not sure what he's targeting with that. I think, yeah, 2 would have been the one. I would have cast it on 2 a few turns back. And now he's got a 3-turn clock as Eldrazi Mimic. Oh, okay. So that's he does have an ensnaring bridge. He can run it out if he wants to. What would he could have dumped the bridge and the Chrome Moxes, and can he play the Chrome Mox for nothing and just get rid of it? And yeah, because the Mimic's going to be able to get in now. If he played the bridge and the 2 Moxes, Mimic can't get him. Well, you can't actually do that all in one turn because of the Amethyst. Well, you can get rid of the Thorn now. Kill the Mimic. Is that the 2nd or the 3rd Mimic down? 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Oh, that's the last Mimic. So all the Mimics are dead now. That'll work for Felix. Actually, that's win next turn. Hit for 2 and then... So he's got to do the ensnaring bridge trick now. Another blood moon. Okay, ensnaring bridge chrome mox must be done now, and he can buy himself a 10. No, not blood moon. Use the blood moon for the chrome mox. I actually no, sorry, he can't cast the ensnaring bridge, so he's going to concede game 1 because the chalice is on 3. I think Max would have won that match if he cast that chalice for 2 a couple of turns earlier. But now he's 1 game away from being swept. Just sideboarding. I'm not sure what cards they will... Felix might bring in, I think, is it Warping Whale that counters a source? No, he doesn't really want to counter a sorcery. He just wants to counter Blood Moon. So we'll probably see Ratchet Bomb from Felix. The problem, as we're back now, the problem with Ratchet Bomb is we saw that card that Max cast a few times that actually takes care of it. That one is a no-lander, so I don't think we'll be seeing him keep that. No, he's going to mulligan that. Surprised to see the chalices there. Ensnaring Bridge could be a problem here for Felix to deal with. Felix has kept his hand, so... Well, that's an equally bad hand for Max. 4 lands and 2 chrome moxes, so basically 2, 4, 6 lands. We'll see what Felix kept. Not a bad hand, it can easily play Thought-Knot Seer. So we'll see what Max ended up keeping. Okay, he's got the Blood Moon, so he can play Blood Moon turn 2. And the City of Traders. So this is the good draw that he was after. I think he needed to play Thorn there to play around the Simian Spirit Guide. So Max is going to be able to Simian Spirit Guide into a Blood Moon this turn. Yeah, I think Felix needed to play City of Traders and then Thorn of Amethyst, because he's back in the same position again. Ah, you see, he has one basic waste in his hand. So it's a 10-turn clock. Max is going to be racing to get to this. He's got 2 of them, Fiery Confluence. So if Max can find a win con here, I think he's pretty well placed. Get rid of that Thorn. The Thorn means he's got to get to 5. Is it 5? Yeah, 5 mana. And is it non-creature? Yeah, non-creature. So he needs 2 more lands. Felix, I think, will be holding out for 1 more land, which he's just found to play the Endless one. Yeah, and because it's now played for 4, it's out of range of the... It's out of range of that Fiery Confluence. So I don't see Max getting out of this one. As he goes to 12, he says, I'm dead. Yeah, there's no absolutely no way out of it now. He needed to hit a land there. Well, yeah, I think Max needed one more land, and he didn't need to hit Thorn on the board. Because it is a 2-turn clock here. He needed to land last turn because he needs to get Chandra to get the endless one off. And we're going to see a sweep here. Felix does the perfect 12-0 against Max. Barring some sort of miracle card that I'm not aware of that can at least get one of the creatures off the board. As we look at Felix's hand, he might even want to run out Chalice. Oh, he doesn't. I was going to say run Chalice for 1 just to protect against Lightning Bolt. There's the mountain, but it's too late, and it's a sweep for Felix.